the red here.
Okay.
This is our Irish red, and it's been on a roll here. We've been competing with Carl Strauss in the Irish red category the last year. This is a nice malty, balanced beer. You get a lot of caramel malts are used. Not a ton of hops, just enough to kind of balance it out.
So this is this is competing with the red trolley.
Red trolley,
yeah.
So they've been getting me. They got gold and we got bronze, but
hey,
it's a good beer. I think their red trolley is a little more caramel. Mine's a little drier. So maybe that's what the judges were looking for. But regardless of the awards, it's just a nice balanced beer.
Right.
That not too hoppy. So it's a good way to kind of come off of the typical light lager if you're a Budweiser or Corona type drinker.
Yeah, it's got a nice soft maltiness to it. It's very clean.
In the bottle, when we bottle condition it also kind of accentuates the malt for some reason, and that even makes it even nicer when you're tasting it out of the bottle.
Cool, great.
A lot of hops used in this, kind of San Diego West Coast style.
North Star IPA.
North Star IPA.
Yep.
It's about 7%, so it's a lot stronger than these other beers. A lot of hops are used.
Yeah, very hoppy on the nose. Really aromatic.
Yep, so when you add a lot of hops into the kettle, but also after the fermentation, we add a lot of dry hops, so you get that real nice raw hop aroma and flavor. Hoppy, citrusy, like pine cone
little
kind
spice,
of thing.
yeah, a little
on,
spicy. It's really nice.
Yeah. Very popular. We go through. It's very hard to keep up because you like a little extra time for your dry hops to be in the beer. But we go through it so fast, we really have to.
There's also it's not a huge bitterness on the tongue afterwards. It's fairly mellow.
Yeah.
Compared to a lot of the big San Diego IPAs that are.
I'm this kind of IPA light, if you will. I've always been.
Well, not on the nose. It's big and aromatic. I think it's just that bitterness on the back of the tongue that you sort of get with the real big hop bombs.
Yeah, I like to keep the IBUs or the bittering units kind of moderate, and then really dry hop heavy.
Yeah.
I don't really like the ones that are have a ton of hop bitterness, but it's kind of lacking the flavor and aroma.
Right.
So I'd rather err on the side of dry hopping too much.
Yeah, this is really great aroma. I love it. Real nice.
So we like to rotate our black beer. We'll go through. We're just brewing a black porter today, but right now on tap is an oatmeal stout. So we use some toasted oats from England, and it adds a nice balance, I think, to the roasted barley.
Yeah.
That has that real coffee and. Kind of dark chocolate kind of things going on. Served on nitrogen, Guinness type nitrogen faucet. So that causes the cascading, really causes the basically strips all the liquid, all the gas out of the beer. So you get that nice cascade, you get the real fine creamy foam, and then it basically mimics the cask conditioning is how Guinness came up with that idea years ago.
Yeah, really nice and nutty and chocolate and malty on the nose.
Yep. And you get some bitterness from the roasted malts. And so by putting that toasted oats in there, I think that adds a nice dimension that kind of mellows that out, rounds it out a little bit.
I got some vanilla right there at the end.
Yeah. We do a lot of playing around with this beer because you can put chocolate in it. You can put coffee in it, vanilla in it. You'll find a lot of coffee, vanilla type stouts out there now. It's quite popular. We put on
what's the weirdest thing you tried to put in it? You're messing around with it.
I did a chai tea stout.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so cardamom and cinnamon and nutmeg.
How'd that work out?
It's not bad. Yeah? But not great.
You know, it's all about learning, right? It's all about experimenting.
Yeah. But it was just one little keg, so not a big deal. But that's part of the fun of brewing. I'm sure you play around in the kitchen. We play around in the brew house. Yeah.
Absolutely. And What's the alcohol in this one?
This is 5.8%.
So this is
not
really
huge,
yeah,
no.
not huge at all.
We do an imperial stout sometimes, and that'll get up there at 8 or 10%, and that is much more deep and intense. And
right.
but this is more of your everyday breakfast stout, we like to call it.
Excellent. Great. Thanks, Marty.